What guys, OtterPop here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm super excited. I really needed to share this. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Like today is probably one of the happiest days of at least my young adulthood. So, this is actually, oh geez, my hair. I just noticed my hair. This is actually just as exciting as graduating from college. I kid you not. This may not mean a lot to some people, but it means a lot to me. My name has officially been published in a scientific article. No joke. And I am super excited. So, basically, my senior year in college, I had a couple of free extra credits, and I wanted to do something related to my program, so I ended up working with a palynologist and archaeologist. I basically did a, gosh, what's it called? It's not like a work study. It's it basically it was a couple of research credits is what I did, but I basically helped that professor and a few other students and whatnot. And for the entire semester, I was basically helping with this research project, doing all kinds of not like examination and observation and whatnot. And again, that was like a year and a half ago is when I finished that. And the article, I knew that it was getting proofread. I didn't realize it had already been published about a month ago, and I just happened to be randomly looking for it because I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. When is this supposed to get published? Sure enough, it got published a month ago, and there are already 63 downloads of that transcript. And that may not sound like a lot, but for a scientific article where the focus is taphonomy and palynology, taphonomy being the study of decomposition and palynology being the study of pollen, yes, they're real. But with those being the focus, 63 downloads in a month is unbelievable. It absolutely is. I'll probably put a link in the description below for to give a basic idea of what's it about. Most people probably won't be interested in what it actually is. Only a few people may even follow the link and read the abstract and whatnot, but I'm just super excited. I really am. I want to celebrate tonight. This is huge. I mean, to have your name published in a scientific article is huge. And the research that I did was when I was a student in college. It's amazing. I love it. I'm super excited. You guys have no idea. The first person I called was my mother. As soon as I saw it, I immediately picked up my phone and I'm like, Mom. And she could hear the excitement in my voice. If I ever, brought her in and she'd be like, oh yeah, she was like squealing with excitement. She was so giddy. I was so giddy. And it was the end of my workday, so I think a couple of my coworkers heard. And as soon as I left work, I ended up kind of, doing like a soft squeal scream. Try saying that 5 times fast. I'm not gonna. But I'm pretty sure a couple of my coworkers may have heard. I may potentially get questioned in the morning, like, what the heck is going on? But I am so excited. This is very exciting for me, and I just wanted to share it because I am not even kidding. That as soon as I saw that was online, that was one of the happiest moments of my entire life. And it may not sound like a lot, but it's a huge deal for me. So, just a quick rundown is that the study does focus on the Salmon and the Aztec ruins. And no, not Aztec is in South America. It's just a ruins that's called the Aztec ruins. It's in New Mexico. They're about 10 miles apart or something like that. They're like Puebloan ruins, if I'm recalling that correctly. That sounds right. But for the most part, we basically examined coprolites found in various rooms of both sites. And if you don't know what coprolite is, it's ancient shit. It really that's literally all it is. It's just pieces of ancient poop from hundreds of years ago. All we did and all at least I did, I took a bunch of coprolites from various rooms in the Salmon ruins, and it's spelled salmon, but it's pronounced salmon, so that might confuse a couple people, but I processed a lot of those. I looked at those through microscopes and basically, you know, had average counts of, you know, what was in there, of whether it was specific like dietary or even like, you know, parasites or just, you know, things like that. It actually took a lot of work. And then afterwards, some of these particulates went through SEM imaging, like scanning electron microscopy. So it's like when you basically blow up an image, it's that grayscale image of like, you know, microscopic particles and whatnot. And it's actually really cool. And of course I got, since, you know, I was a part of it and my name is on the paper, I ended up getting a proof, or like a, you know, proofread copy, you know, to make sure that our names were right. But I have the article myself. I mean, because, you know, I did some of the data. I'm an author. It kind of makes sense. But I was looking through so many of these pages and whatnot, and I'm just like, I remember working on this section a little. I remember this section. I made this table. I made this table. I kid you not. I was recognizing a lot of the work. I may actually still accidentally have that notebook here, too. But it's all, obviously, it was all, like, you know, dictated in Excel and Word and what, or something like that and whatnot. So I have some of the original data, but all of the necessary data was published in the was not, well, it was contained, it was, transcribed on computer, so all the data was there anyways. So, I mean, I just had the original numbers that I ended up writing, and those just got copied online, so I don't see too much of a problem with that, and if there was, I'm sure my professor would have, you know, emailed around saying, hey, where's that data? But no, it's super, super exciting. So yeah, I will... No one's probably going to be able to read the full article or anything. Most places usually require you to sign in or paste something or whatnot. But if you want to at least look at like the abstract, the link is going to be in the description below. Maybe I'll talk about it in like another video, go into detail about it. Or maybe not, I don't know yet, but I just wanted to share this news because it is really exciting for, you know, somebody like me who adores science and loves logic and loves, well, not really loves, but does indeed like scientific articles, and having a name published in a scientific article is pretty significant when you're only 23. So, yeah, That's all I wanted to share. I don't normally do these random videos, but I thought it was absolutely necessary. I don't know what I was trying to do there, to let everybody know. So thank you all for watching. I guess the next video to be published is probably going to be the South Park reaction on Friday. Don't worry, I'm going to make sure it's up. But thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, or at least found this relatively interesting. I don't know. But as usual, until the next video, guys, check you laters.